Minnesota's Attorney General announces a new phase in negotiations between Essentia, the U of M, and Fairview. The talks come as Essentia Health and the university proposed a new nonprofit healthcare organization. As we've reported, Essentia leaders said this framework would reinvest in rural healthcare and increase access to specialized care. But leaders of Fairview Health, which is the university's current healthcare partner, have said they don't want to join that merger. So today, AG Allison announced a strategic facilitator will decide a path forward. Ellison said that person will oversee discussions, establish communication guidelines, and set milestones and deadlines. The facilitator will also make sure any decisions made promote public interest. Under state law, the AG reviews all healthcare transactions and can intervene if needed.